Day 1 of the World's Strongest Man 2025 finals is done and dusted. 3 events done. Tomorrow is just 2, the Flintstone press overhead for Max and Atlas stones. We are here to talk about the last event of the day, the Hercules hold, and then look into the overall. Coming last in the Hercules hold, as predicted, Trey Mitchell, 22.29 seconds. Then second to last, Pavlo Kodiaka, 29.91. Tom Stoltman, I was expecting him to lose points in the deadlift and Hercules hold, and here he is in his 8th place, 31.82 seconds, beaten by his older brother by 0.5 of a seconds, Luke Stoltman, taking 4 points there. Good for Tom is that Mitchell Hooper couldn't do better than 40.09, taking only 5 points, 2 points more than Tom Stoltman, which will mean before going to day 2, Tom will be just 2 points behind Hooper. Shane Flowers beating Mitchell Hooper with 0.17 seconds, so very close there. Before there's a big gap going on to Andre Foytu taking 4th place with 55.41. The grip master Paddy Haynes 59.64 in 3rd place. And the sensation from South Africa 75.63 seconds. I mean, more than doubling Tom Stoltman, even Mitchell Hooper. But the winner of the event, as predicted, the man from Australia, Eddie Williams, 82.14 seconds, setting a new world record on this kit. Huge from Eddie Williams, taking maximum points in this event. Then looking on to the overall score before going into day 2. On top, we have the South African Rain O'Neill, 36 points, 7 points ahead of second place, which is Mitchell Hooper with 29. 27 points, Tom Stoltman, and 1 point behind Tom is Paddy with 26. Trey Mitchell and Andre Foytu with 20 points. Eddie Williams, 18.5. Shane Flowers, 17. Luke Stoltman, 14. And Pavlo Kodiaka, 12.5. For what I know, Ryan O'Neill isn't the best overhead presser. He's been winning the overhead press in Strongman Champions League. But when it comes to max, there's not recorded more than 180 kilo lifted by Reino. So that most likely will be Achilles heel for Reino. He is good at the Atlas stones though. So having 7 points lead on Mitchell Hooper, if Reino just can beat 1 or 2 guys, he is looking very, very strong. Tom Stoltman and Mitchell Hooper will have to battle it out on the overhead press. Very important for Mitchell Hooper to not lose any points on Tom here. If Mitchell Hooper is beaten by Tom Stoltman in the overhead press, I think he's done. If Mitchell Hooper can do the same weight or even beat Tom, it's looking good for Mitchell Hooper. But I don't know if it is looking good in the way of taking second place behind Reino, or if Reino will lose too much point in the overhead press. This is looking to be very close and very interesting. Paddy Haynes is in 4th as mentioned, but his Achilles heel is also the pressing, which is the first event of tomorrow. And the Atlas stones is good for Paddy, is also good for Trey, but Paddy is 6 points ahead of Trey. Most likely Paddy will have to focus on keeping Trey behind him because they're both good at stones, but Trey is sensational at the overhead press and Paddy isn't. That's it for day 1. Thank you for watching and see you.